I had my period on my wedding day.
This is a comedy podcast.
We can't put that on the internet.
No, I'm just.
Yeah.
Well, I also think about my wife because she's a mom too.
Oh, true.
I'm not even thinking about my mother or the fact that I'm also thinking of other mothers too. This is,
Can't love and you when that baby comes out of you, I'm telling you, there is nothing like it.
Mm-hmm.
He did look a little like Sloth. Between the three of you, Dad does not have a favorite.
Well, I assumed that.
And
that's not what he tells me.
Starting at age 11, I think, or 12.
11 or 12.
He wanted to move to Alaska, live off the land, and when he died, he wanted to be eaten by wolves. After I stopped wanting to be a nun.
Perfect timing.
You got pregnant 9 days after your wedding?
Yep.
Wow.
I'll tell you one.
Which one?
Squished wee-wee.
Ever felt like the world doesn't make sense? Like there's a hidden layer of reality just waiting to be uncovered? From the mysteries of the universe and mind-bending science theories to the strange patterns of human history and the whispers of hidden truths, we're here to question everything. Come fall down the Sado hole and see just how deep the rabbit hole goes, because the truth is often stranger than fiction.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Down the Sado Hole. As you can see, we're in a different studio today. We're kind of like on location in a Vardo caravan. Again, we have our normal host, Johnny Sado, myself, Nathan Sado, and today we have a special guest with us. We've got our mother.
Yeah.
Lori Sado, and we are doing a Mother's Day special for Mother's Day. So I don't know what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Mother's Day. We're going to go down the Sado hole a bit on different aspects of Mother's Day.
And how much we love her.
Yes, yes.
You can throw that in there, Nathan.
Exactly.
I love you too. You're my favorite. Don't tell your brother.
So first off, what did you think when we first told you, hey, do you want to be on a podcast episode for Mother's Day? Or
I was not thrilled.
Of course.
Because there's no nothing to follow. There's no agenda.
We just wing it. We
just wing it.
I've got some notes. Normally, I have my laptop in front of me where try to keep us on track with some topic ideas and stuff. But we're in a closed space here, so
I'll wing it with you then.
Yeah, I've got some notes on here. First, I wanted to kind of go over like how Mother's Day became.
Oh yeah,
Mother's
I don't
Day.
really know how.
I don't even know.
I'm assuming
either.
it's a Hallmark thing.
A Hallmark thing.
That's what I
To
assume.
sell movies and cards.
I'm thinking,
that's what I think
it's a not an old holiday.
Out of curiosity, how long do you think it's been around?
Well, I know my
Maybe
mom.
50, 60 years?
My mom knew Mother's
Oh,
Day.
okay.
They had Mother's Day, so.
Oh, she didn't even when she was younger?
She was born in the 30s?
36.
36.
Even back then, they had Mother's Day?
Oh, maybe I'm just thinking when I was
Maybe
a child.
not when she was a...
No.
I have the answer here.
Okay, what is the answer? So
what is the answer?
Yeah,
None of us
so
know.
the first major observance was 1908.
Oh, yeah.
And it was
way.
it was closely tied to Anna Jarvis. And that's who held the first major observance. And became an official U.S. holiday in 1914.
Who's Anna Jarvis? I don't know.
You don't even know who Anna Jarvis is, but you made it sound like we should know her. You know, Anna Jarvis.
Remember, I'm not very smart. You know Anna Jarvis. She did a lot of things.
Clearly, Nathan does not.
No, he just called. Why'd you say the name, man? I'll look it up. Go ahead.
Look it up.
Keep going.
But just to talk about... I mean, I don't know her biography.
Anna
Her
Jarvis.
only
Go
claim
ahead.
to fame
apparently-
is Mother's Day.
So the official holiday was started in 1914, and President Woodrow Wilson proclaimed it to be observed on the second Sunday in May. But there's a twist that Anna Jarvis later hated the holiday when it became commercialized, like you said, with Hallmark and everybody having to buy presents and cards. Mm-hmm. So she was just observing it to like honor mothers, but it later became capitalistic.
Is there any correlation with Mary, the Virgin Mary?
I don't believe
Mother
so.
Mary? Okay.
It looks like
I was wondering,
I was
wondering that because that is the month of Mary too, is May. Remember maypoles and
So
it's
she,
interesting
so
that they
she,
picked May
yeah.
then.
oh yeah, that's true. But
I mean, maybe her personally, maybe she had some sort of correlation with that. I don't know.
nothing. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it was.
Okay.
She was inspired by her mother, a community health activist who organized mothers work clubs to improve health and sanitation in West Virginia, and who had expressed a desire for Memorial Day to honor mothers.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. Wow. So it was a Hallmark thing. That's what it sounds like now.
No, because she ended up hating it because of the whole Hallmark thing.
Yeah. Oh, I must have missed that
when
one.
it got commercialized, she ended up fighting against cards, flowers, the whole exploitation.
Yeah, you should just hang out with your mom, I assume.
Yeah. She's like, let's not make this a checkout lane ritual.
Wow,
But that's what it became.
Yeah.
And that's what it is now almost. Shouldn't be, though.
And then also how Mother's Days kind of changed like over the years, where I don't know, it's both. I want to say it's both emotional and commercial nowadays. Like for us, it's more about just hanging out with mom, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we do buy you a Mother's Day present.
Yeah, but we really just hang out, honestly.
Yeah.
Try to.
If
not on Mother's Day, it's the next day, but we hang out a lot already.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why,
compared to other families.
That's what I say. With us, holidays really aren't that big of a deal.
They are, but they
aren't. And I mean, almost every day's a holiday with us.
Yeah, that's how I think that's how we view it.
Yeah, I guess.
Every day's a holiday.
It's like it doesn't bother me at all if you're out of town on Mother's Day, if you're not in the country on my birthday.
Yeah,
because I see you guys all the time.
The same thing with my birthday. Like, I don't care if my birthday, we have a birthday.
Yeah.
Well, that leads.
I just go like this. Oh man, I'm going to be 48. Or I'm 48, 47 years old.
I was 48 once.
That kind of leads into the question, like, what, as a mother, obviously we don't necessarily know, but as a mother, what makes Mother's Day special for you?
I guess the only thing that would really make it special for me would be remembering my mom, who and I always wanted to. We always wanted to do something special for our mom, that kind of a thing. Which reminds me that my mom's not here anymore. But I think more Mother's Day now just reminds me that I've got you guys.
Yeah.
And I look, Doug and I, your dad, Doug and I do this every Mother's Day and Father's Day. We look around and go, wow, look what we did.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess that makes Mother's Day and Father's Day, for that matter, interesting because it's a holiday where it's about you, if you're a mother or a father, right? It's about you, but at the same time, you think about, because you have a mother and father, so you think about
for sure.
them at the same time.
I think
so it's a multi-generational holidays.
Well, I also think about my wife because she's a mom too.
Oh, true.
I'm not even thinking about my mother or the fact that, I'm also thinking of other mothers too. This is, to be honest.
Being a woman, I wouldn't have thought of that part, but
well, that's how a guy thinks.
I'm
assuming that's how most guys think.
And then you've got
you have kids here Mother's Day.
Go do the commercial thing and go shopping for the kids.
Required to do it.
Yeah, so they can get presents for their mom if they're young, right?
Yep.
But I don't I don't give my husband a gift for Father's Day. Because he's not my dad.
No, but you used to make sure that we got him a gift
until you were old enough to have your own money. Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about when I'm thinking about.
Or had you make him something?
So we gotta get something for mom. We gotta tell Adelaide, we gotta get something for mom. Let's go get her something for Mother's Day.
Well,
or you would do it, or you grab.
Would you? Is it more meaningful if somebody makes you a gift on Mother's Day versus buying you a gift?
This is gonna hurt Nathan's feelings so bad.
Because I just know if I need to run out.
Plan ahead.
Or if the self-portrait I made is not going to be good enough.
I think it's the thought that counts. I mean, I don't know, Mom, what do you think?
I could not tell you like what my favorite gift was or anything that you got. I mean, the few things that I've saved.
You haven't saved all of our gifts?
No, they're probably little dumb things that you're going to find all over the place.
They're probably in the cedar chest.
Yeah.
In our secret cedar chest, which we need to go through again. Me and Adelaide and I were talking about that cedar chest of all the
mine,
second and third grade stuff
that
we did.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Do you have a favorite? I mean, it doesn't necessarily, you don't have to say who it was, but like, do you have some sort of memory of a Mother's Day gift where you're like, oh wow, can't believe they got that?
We're sitting right here, Nathan.
I'm trying to know.
We're born.
Top that, Mom.
Well, this is
Well, except for our other brother who was kind of supposed to be a girl. Well, I guess we were all supposed to be.
yeah. God's got a sense of humor. Let me tell
You
you.
got granddaughters.
I
now.
never did get Savannah Rose, did I?
Well, I mean,
Savannah,
you
that's right. That was
kinda
going to be our sister's name. That was going to
That
be
was gonna be
Spencer's
your name.
Well, my name was going to be Savannah. I thought everybody's going to be Savannah.
Everyone was
yeah,
gonna be
mine,
Savannah,
his, and it's
yes, and I didn't get Savannah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of got a girl on your first try. You got a guy on the second one, and then another kind of girl on the third.
Okay. I don't think you can say that stuff.
I've got 2 half sisters.
Yeah, we see it. Yeah.
But for me, for gifts, honestly, and you guys will back this up. Gifts, the actual gift means pretty much nothing to me. You know, it's the thoughts, I don't even need gifts. So none of them are going to stand out. It's probably more going to, when I see the word Mother's Day, I think of my mom.
Yeah, that's how I would think it too.
Yeah.
You don't think of you as a mom?
No.
You just always think of your mom.
Yes.
I can see that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
To me, Mother's Day was for my mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yes, I'm a mother, but to me, Mother's Day was for my mom, and Mother's Day should be for your mom.
Yeah.
Which is
Of
me.
course. Yeah.
Which is me.
Well, I think the same way for Father's Day. I don't think about being a dad.
Yeah, I
kind of forget it comes until somebody reminds me.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm only
'Cause you
thinking
think
about
of
dad.
your dad.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm like, I gotta get something
that's
for
true.
dad.
So doesn't that make sense?
I kind of forget about them. Even though I know my kids, I forget about them on Father's Day.
Not just Father.
No, but on Father's Day, I'm thinking about my dad more.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. When I see the words Mother's Day,
Because I've dealt with him most of my life
Yeah,
as
I just
being a
think of
dad.
Mom.
I've only been a dad for like 24 years. Dad's been my dad
Going
for a
on
long
with
time.
that topic, what were your thought, or what was in your head when you first found out that you were going to be a mother?
Oh, yeah.
After I stopped wanting to be a nun,
Like that's the opposite.
because I was in a Catholic school for 8 years. After I kissed my first boy and decided I wasn't going to be a nun, then
You decided that after you kissed your first boy?
yes.
Okay, you're like, oh, I like this.
In 8th grade. I was in 8th grade and decided I couldn't be a nun.
Okay.
And it was just a little kiss, and I decided I wouldn't be a nun. Because then I decided that I knew I always wanted to be a mom. So, what was your question?
What was going through your head when you first found out that you were going to be a mom? Like you got pregnant.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, were you and Dad trying right away? Like you're like, hey, we gotta
Yes.
have a kid.
We weren't trying, but he knew I wanted to have kids.
Yeah.
So we just weren't.
They weren't scared. They weren't trying
We
not
weren't
to.
doing anything
Yeah,
to
it
prevent
wasn't.
it.
It wasn't necessarily like a scheduled plan thing. Like we
Correct.
want to try to have a kid this year. It was
No.
like, hey,
Nope. Whenever
We're
it
just
comes,
gonna-
it comes. Whenever
Okay.
it comes, it comes. And so, I had my period on my wedding day.
this is a comedy podcast.
We can't put that on the internet. Mom.
No, I'm just
Yeah,
joking.
Anyway, on my wedding day, and I told everybody because I was so upset. And I was pregnant 9 days later.
Perfect
You
timing.
got pregnant 9 days after your wedding?
Yep.
Wow.
So there
Or
you
is that
go.
what the story you're telling people?
Well,
It's not funny, Nathan. What are you
not
talking
funny.
about? That's me you're talking about.
we were married on August 5th, and I had you on May 18th. So isn't that 9 months?
Yeah. Just a little bit less. August, yeah, it's
Okay.
9 months exactly.
So, okay.
I was thrilled.
Okay, so
very
you were
excited.
thrilled. Okay.
Thrilled.
And how was being
Second-
pregnant? No, being pregnant for the first time. Like, was it an easy pregnancy? I mean, I know you.
Nathan, I still have trauma from this story.
Well, I know she had some trauma.
What about are you talking about?
Jeez, you guys. The pregnancy with Johnny, I worked all through it, so it was easy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. And the pregnancy with you is easy. The only high risk one I had was with
Well, Spencer,
Spencer, yeah.
yeah.
you're older.
no,
Okay.
I was 30.
You were older. Older.
It was because of my colon.
Oh,
this is
right. That's right.
this is an interesting talk about, because I'm going to move on to. I mean, we found out about that, but I'm going to move on to the mother-child connection.
Oh, okay.
Because
you want to bring that up, huh?
yeah. Well, just because of that, I just was kind of curious.
I have some questions on that.
No, I know. But as far as like they have done studies and stuff to try to understand like the connection, like a biological or emotional connection.
We talked about that alien movie, that space movie.
Yes, there was called the Forgotten.
Yeah, The Forgotten. Great movie.
Yeah,
you should watch it, Mom. You might like it.
Okay.
Well,
I don't know what that
I'm
has
ruin the
to
movie
do
right
with
now, though.
Well, I don't care. It's old as heck.
Relation.
Okay, so the premise of the movie was this mother, she remembers having a child, right? But everybody around her is like, thinks she's crazy.
Her family,
her friends are like, you never had a kid. But she has vivid memories of the kid. She knows that there was a kid, connection. All this kind of stuff. And everybody thinks that she's crazy. And then she starts going into it more and more, and she's figuring out that there's some sort of secret there. But it's not everybody else that is like in on it. They literally don't think that she ever had a child. And then it turns out that it was aliens that had abducted her child.
Okay.
In order to study they wanted to try to sever the connection between a mother and their child.
Oh, and see if there was still a connection.
Because they knew they had the technology to erase people's memories.
Right.
And so they could erase everybody else's memory that she had no child.
Right.
Except for hers, because she had that biological kind of cosmic connection.
That they didn't understand.
That's what they were studying.
Yeah.
And they couldn't break it.
Yeah,
they couldn't break it. At the very end, they couldn't break it.
Yeah.
It was kind of magical.
It's like how I could always tell when you guys were sick.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah. I mean, some
before you were sick.
Yeah, some of that might be so much time, raising us, so you get to learn our mannerisms and all that kind of stuff. But to go on to that story, interesting story about when Johnny was born.
Yeah.
Did you find that from what I remember,
I hate that story.
I like it.
You didn't have that initial cosmic.
Nathan, when you tell the whole story, she did.
Cosmic.
The aliens tried to break it and they couldn't. That's why I brought it up. The aliens tried to break it and they couldn't.
Right? So tell us that story.
Tell us that story.
Johnny, there was a very difficult labor with high forceps. You don't want to get into it.
He looks fine now. If he was still like that, then we wouldn't bring it up. But
it'd be like Sloth on the Goonies.
Yeah, he did look a little like Sloth on the Goonies.
Lump chunk.
He did. And anyway, when I was so exhausted after the labor and delivery that the first time I looked at him, I did not feel any kind of a bond.
Like, this is not my baby.
And those were the days where they kept you in the hospital for 3 days. And the next day, I still didn't. I mean, he was okay. I was holding him and everything. But it's like I thought I would feel about maybe the neighbor's baby. And I just felt so horrible. And the nurse
what was
wrong with me? I was praying.
I gotta take this thing home.
Sounds like a little latch onto me.
No, I have a question. Did you see this in movies and stuff? Did you think that there might be a possibility that somebody might steal him from the hospital nursery?
I'm worried about it. He's gonna be there.
Do experiments on him or something. Maybe the government might grab him.
No, didn't cross my mind. Anyway, on the day of
I'm getting stuck.
Okay, the day of my discharge. The nurse came in and I had brought the little outfit like every mom's supposed to, the little outfit, to take the baby home. And it was laying out there. I had gotten it ready and the nurse came in and said, "Oh, here, I'll do that for you." And she took Johnny and she changed his diaper and she started getting the little outfit that I had brought for him. And I said, "Excuse me, I'm his mom. I'll do it."
So it changed right there.
And from then on,
Baby Jesus.
He was
Some people say
my ugly little baby, who I love dearly.
some people say that they don't feel the connection until like it latches on for the first time.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Breastfeeding.
Yeah,
I've heard that too,
and
yeah.
that did happen with you and Spencer, but that did not happen with John. I don't know why.
It's postpartum, man.
I was just so exhausted. I really think it was.
Well, 57 hours of working is a long labor.
And it was a rough one. So
Who knows?
yeah, who knows?
I know you love me, Mom.
I do. I love you.
Let's see. Moving on to another topic.
Yes.
Well, it's obviously the same topic because it's Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
But women, I think most women on a biological level, for whatever reason, survivability, whatever it is, have this biological urge to reproduce and have babies, right? It's built into, I would say, most women, or a good chunk of the women.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on women who don't have that? Like there are women out there that have no urge to be a mother.
They're horrible people and they should be put down. Is that too extreme? They're a burden on society. You want me to say anything else? I don't care.
Okay,
I think that's a non-issue.
I live in America.
I've got
We live
some
in
stats
America,
here.
Nathan.
I've got some stats here.
What's some stats? Tell us some stats.
Okay, so a poll found that the share of adults under 50 without children who say they are unlikely to ever have kids rose from 37% in 2018 to 47% in 2023.
We've talked about this.
Yeah, so it seems like more and more women
are choosing
are
not to.
Oh,
have
yeah.
kids.
and maybe it might not be women in general. It might be
probably-
couples.
yeah, couples
in
for sure.
general.
Yeah.
That's all over the news is that nobody's procreating anymore. We can't even replenish the population right now. 50 years, we're all gone.
Well, look what's happening.
Well, I mean, I think part of it is
Maybe 100.
convenience.
I'll be gone long before then. I'll watch from heaven.
Right, part of it is probably convenience.
Yeah,
because,
technology.
Yeah, especially since technology has advanced so quickly in the last 100 years.
Yeah. I'm just talking about the, like birth control pills and,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Yeah, or even
all
the
that
last
stuff.
50 years. But I'm just saying, like,
Even not pills, just even the other things
when
they
you 150 years ago, 200 years ago, when the odds of your child or one of your children dying before 4 years old or 6 years old
100%
was so
so
high.
high.
So like half of your kids sometimes would die. That's why you had like 7 of them because you needed kids to farm and stuff like that, right?
Sometimes all 7 of them made it too.
Yeah, then you're like, score.
Yeah, workforce.
Yeah.
I got to work for it. Wood chopping and gardening. We're gonna be plentiful.
Or if it was a bad crop year, a couple of them died of starvation, no big deal. You had more than you actually needed.
That's right.
But yeah, I was just thinking, there's a big shift in society from that until now where there's, more convenience, where society was kind of structured back then to where a woman's purpose, partly because they didn't have, the same rights as a man.
Well, it was also very promoted to have kids back then.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
they needed to have a
norm.
workforce.
It was a societal norm. Like
you had to have that.
A woman is supposed to marry and is supposed to have a child.
Yeah,
or create a family and stuff. And that's obviously shifted now. With modern society, it's not pushed as much. I just find that interesting that it's switched. What else? Okay. Let's move into some more
question here. Let's hear it.
personal stories from a mother's perspective.
Like what?
Yeah, can it specify for?
Well, I'm just thinking we could have a little section where you like funny stories or any interesting stories that motherhood brought upon you that.
Well, I think motherhood is very different when you have a mixture of children.
Oh, that's a good
As
question.
opposed to having just all boys or all girls.
Me too. I think so too.
I see. Yeah, that's a good question.
That's-
What is it like raising only boys?
Yeah, I think that is is where it's a little bit different.
For sure. I can see that
Raising
totally.
the boys, you know.
Just seeing in my own world of seeing
Well, and like,
couples with multiple, all boys, all girls, or a mixture of both. You're like, oh, those family dynamics are different.
You only have girls.
Yeah, you only have girls.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But as a mother of only boys, what was that like?
Yeah. Well, to me, it was great. I'm glad I did not raise girls, but raising boys is very physical.
Okay, yeah.
Boys are very physical. And how you three are still standing here alive today, I don't even know.
I'm barely standing on my turns.
Especially when I hear some of the stories of things that went on, even what I didn't know. And I knew a lot of what you guys did, you know. And
same thing with that, my kids too.
But I mean, it's a very, very hands-on, and in our family, very, very tight. You guys are all really tight and really close, and it's just, but it was perfect.
I don't know about perfect.
As a 69-year-old mother looking back, it was perfect.
Yeah, I look back on our childhood, it was pretty dang good.
Yeah, but at the time...
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying perfect
there's challenges, Nathan.
Well, I mean, no.
Well, I'm being not sarcastic, but being not real. It was the...
There's tough times,
obviously.
Oh, there were tough times.
And,
you know, one of my sons... all he talked about from morning till night was how he wanted to leave our horrible town here.
I remember this guy.
Horrible house with, you know, his horrible family, and he wanted to...
I don't think I used those words.
He wanted to move. Well, this is how your mother remembers it. And how he wanted to move...
Yeah.
Starting at age 11, I think, or 12.
It was 11 or 12.
He wanted to move to Alaska, live off the land... And when he died, he wanted to be eaten by wolves.
And then, so once that happened, you had another child?
But when we laugh now, but when you're going through it,
it was tough.
Horrible, because he was dead serious, and it was a daily battle.
Gosh, yeah. We still say that joke now. Remember you wanted to go up to Alaska and die with wolves? Like the bear. And then we always looked at that bear guy. The guy that got killed by bears with his girlfriend because she was like...
that blonde guy?
Yeah, that weirdo. Grizzly man.
Guy.
Oh, yeah. And then there was...
when he died, all I thought about was you.
Or Into the Wild.
I mean, even though we were older.
Was that a different one?
No, I know, but remember Into the Wild where he actually had my plan.
That's right.
He actually did have your plan.
And
but he didn't. I mean, my plan was, I think, going to be a little bit better. A bit more prepared.
You're not going to have a backpack? A little more than a backpack.
You were going to be able to, live off the land more, and
that guy had a backpack. He's talking about having a house.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he found a bus.
They said he had a backpack.
His problem was he ate the wrong mushrooms. Otherwise, he'd still be there.
He was not ready at all.
His first hunting trip cured him of that.
That's true.
Yeah.
What? My first? No.
Remember you were crying the whole time? I'm holding you.
I do
Hold me, Johnny. It's all I heard.
No, I do remember one year.
I was like, I'm squeezing as hard as I can.
Hiking camp. I wanted to go back.
I know.
But I've been over there multiple years.
Just joking. Geez.
They know. They know you're the middle child, right? The bizarre one.
What was the biggest sacrifice? About being a mother.
Yeah, looking back on it now.
If you were to, look back, or if your life had went a different route.
Did you ever think that way?
Do you ever think about what you may have missed by either being a mother so early or...
I
have said before, I would do exactly what I did, but I would do it a few years later.
Okay.
I met your dad at 19.
Yeah.
I would do it all a little bit later.
Yeah, a couple years later.
Then you're done later, too.
Yeah, that's true. I'd be older than I am now, right? Oh, man. Yeah. Nah, I don't know.
I tell my kids that, because I did it both ways.
I know you did.
Well, you did it both ways, too, kind of. The same way, because you were like 30 with Spencer.
Yeah.
But you're still kind of young at 30. I was like 34
Yeah, but
with
you did it, yeah.
But I just still, I told everybody, I was like, I'll do it earlier. I mean, maybe not 18 or 19, but I was like, I would definitely, if you want to have kids, if you think you want to have kids, do it younger. I tell them all, you could do everything you want to do with a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just all hard work.
Yeah.
It's hard work no matter what. You
Right.
can do it in your 30s or you can do it in your 20s.
Just have
you have more
later.
energy when you're in
Yeah.
your 20s.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's how if I had to do them both earlier.
Yeah.
In an idea. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
care. It's
Yeah.
either both of them
Well,
are
you
very
guys are lucky
simple.
you guys are even here because Dad didn't want any more kids.
Yes.
He was married before, remember?
Yeah.
And he was done. That was on our first date.
Mhm.
The very first date. I just want you to know. I never want to get married
Okay.
again. And I don't want any children. That was what I got on our first date.
Yeah.
Just letting you know up front.
How do you think your life would have been if you hadn't had kids?
Mom always wanted to have kids, though.
Yeah, with
it wouldn't
me-
have happened.
No, that's not what I asked. I said
Oh.
if you hadn't had kids, how do you think your life would be
I don't
different?
think that way. I'm okay.
I don't know.
You think that way?
I don't think
Huh?
that way. Do you think that way?
No, on podcasts I do.
Oh. I've never thought about, because I don't feel like I missed anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't feel like, oh, I wish I would have done this, because I did always want to be in the medical field, and I was able to do that once you guys got old enough.
Yeah.
I did that, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, I did.
Yeah.
I did always want to work, even just a teeny
Yeah, yeah,
bit
just
in
do
medicine.
something.
Yeah, and I did. And so, I mean, I don't look back and go, God, I wish I did this. The only thing I might wish, if I had to look back, is I might have wished I had one more.
One more kid
Yeah, I can see that, too.
Yeah, I wouldn't have mind having
A
one
girl?
more.
or another boy?
Yeah, probably a boy.
Savannah Rose.
Savannah Rose. And if it was a boy or girl, it's going to be named Savannah Rose.
No, I thought it would have
Come here,
been.
Savannah.
I just thought, you know, you two were, 18 months apart. It would have been neat to have one more
Yeah.
around Spencer's age. But
Oh,
I
for
just,
sure. Yeah.
But,
yeah, yeah.
you know,
Well, and Auntie Vera and Uncle Jim had 5 boys.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I remember, Cassie.
She had all boys.
Yeah, she had all
Yeah.
boys too. And I remember for the long, when her boys were younger, really little, like when we were running around,
Mm-hmm. Right.
she'd always apologize about her kids. And I'm like, your kids aren't that bad.
No.
Like they're just running around like crazy. I'm going, I think that's what all the boys do.
Yeah. I
I
never
was
had.
just kind of,
I never had any.
after like 8 or 9, 10 years old, 12.
I never had any complaints about you guys except for the one neighbor who,
Oh, yeah.
and he was just a problem himself.
Yeah.
So
And it wasn't even that bad.
then it wasn't even that bad.
To be honest.
He would just say, one of your boys.
Their
peed on my
neighbor,
tire
they
or
were
something.
very similar to Heather's and mine trailer neighbors
Yes,
in Everett.
yeah,
They
yeah.
were really nice,
Yeah.
good neighbors to have, but they complained
Just
a lot.
Complained a lot. Yeah.
But they're,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have picked a better neighbor. They talked to us, they helped
Yeah.
out, they were,
And you guys
kept an eye on her.
you guys really were good boys. You did a lot of crazy dumb stuff, but you were good boys.
we wanted to be
But you were-
superheroes.
I know you did, but you
Well,
were
I don't know
good.
if we were we were good comparable to, I'm sure, other.
We were always
kids,
going to be
but-
the good guys, though, Nathan. We were never going to be bad guys like stealing stuff.
Yeah, that's
Robbing.
what
Oh
people.
yeah.
I never
We
had-
didn't take anything from people,
No,
We didn't.
one time I actually I remember cutting a video game CD or CD-ROM
Yeah.
out of one magazine and putting it into another magazine.
You did what?
Yeah,
You did this is
at
live.
Fred Meyer's.
This is live.
Statue of limitations.
No,
That's it. Bend over.
Oh,
I
and
do
also-
remember J.C. Penney's. We shoplifted because the guy was working there. I kind of remember that
I
years
also-
ago.
I
But
also
like,
remember
but that's the only thing I kind of remember doing.
switching tags once.
Popping tags.
No, like there was a fishing pole I wanted, but it was too expensive, so I
Yes.
took a tag from a cheap one and put it
Yeah.
on the expensive one.
It's called popping tags.
Did you guys go to confession afterwards?
I learned my lesson, Mom.
Okay.
2 Hail Marys and I was good.
Good to go. That's what Father told me. That's what Father Bertosa told me to do. I was like, all right, that's all it takes. But yeah, we didn't really do anything like that. We didn't beat people up, or we
That's what I'm
weren't
saying.
bullies.
I got
You know?
a couple calls from the school on.
It was
Nathan.
usually Nathan.
Yeah,
Be
but
honest.
I mean, yeah.
No.
What are you talking about?
No.
I
I'm
learned my
saying
lesson one time when I got paddled in 4th grade or 3rd grade.
Yeah, but I'm
When I
just
got
saying
paddled.
that you guys. I never got calls from the school. A
No.
couple calls about you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't
but
my
you didn't do
fault.
But
anything.
when it wasn't his
Yeah,
fault.
he didn't do anything.
He didn't do anything wrong. But I mean, there was a couple
Well, I mean,
calls.
Just
did,
kids.
but it
Well,
was-
just kid stuff.
It was but I mean,
yeah, learning.
never any police problems.
Yeah.
No, none of that stuff. So
What do you have a funniest memory raising kids that just pops out?
Well,
Yeah, I'll tell you one.
which one?
Squished wee wee.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious. It wasn't funny at the time, but it was hilarious.
I think some of the funniest stuff.
It's like,
back.
gee, why did I say this?
No, that was.
Moving on to another.
No, I'm not going to tell that story. I'm saying that probably some of the funniest stuff looking back are some of the goofiest injuries that you guys got.
Yeah, I broke my hand.
Johnny broke his hand. He got a boxer fracture. His knuckle went down here, smacking Nathan's head. Nathan,
It was over a basketball game.
Yeah, you said I fouled you,
you guys,
and I was going to show you.
said I fouled somebody else.
you guys were wrestling in the bathroom
that's
doing
what it is.
something,
Oh,
and Johnny's arm broke.
Mom, it sounds
Slippery.
like I've been abused.
And then no.
It really does sound like I've been abused.
Okay, Nathan's penis broke.
That was on him.
First of all, it doesn't break.
Whatever. It was horrible. And what else?
It's a slight miscalculation with the stool.
Oh God, I love that story so much.
Anyway, there were a lot of injuries. Broken noses and oh
Yeah.
my gosh, yeah.
What was the hardest part of being a mother?
I think when your kids are hurting or when their feelings get hurt, that used to just rip my heart out.
Oh yeah.
Johnny had a little tail
Oh,
that he
God, I
had
remember
on the
this.
back of his head.
I blocked that out, Mom. Knock it
I'm
off.
sorry.
Just joking.
He had a tail growing out of him.
Yeah.
His hair.
My hair. Remember my little rat tail.
Remember those
I had a
little
rat tail.
tails?
Remember that movie where the guy
I was
had
so
the little
punk
tail?
rock, man. I had a rat tail.
And I never.
At 8 or
Yeah.
7,
And
I was a little kid.
You came home from school. We went to Montana. Those hicks. Went over to
Was it
Montana.
Montana that happened?
Yes, and you came walking home from school.
Okay, I can't remember what
You were-
school it was. I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember
And
it happening.
You were crying.
I was in the bathroom
because
peeing.
They made fun
Yeah.
of your tail,
kid with
and
a
you
rat
thought,
tail.
and you
My
thought
rat
it
tail.
was so cool. And I said, Johnny, you wanted to cut it off, and I
Take that thing off, Mom.
And I said, let's.
Cut it off. I don't
No,
need
we
it.
didn't.
I know you didn't. I didn't. Yeah,
We didn't. You kept it, I think, another week or two.
I think so. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
And then I said, you take it off in your time. Of course, you wanted to do it right away, but I said, don't.
No, you told me you had to wait.
I said,
like,
wait.
you have to think about it.
Yeah, you got to think about it. So,
The time passed.
and then the time when Nathan wanted to pierce his tongue. Was that you? You pierced your tongue.
I did pierce my tongue,
Yes, I know. And for
but not for long, like a week.
No.
Yeah, I remember. I kind of remember this. I think I was in the army when this happened.
and he asked me for.
Yeah. I was an adult when that happened.
I know. Well, I guess that's true. You just asked for funny stories, and I was thinking when you
Well, he's still a kid when he's older too.
when you got your tonsils out and asked me for your gun.
I can't take this no
hey.
more.
Getting your tonsils taken out as an adult is no joke.
You were not. You were probably what 20? Well, yeah, you were in your
I was in my
20s.
20s,
You were.
yeah.
That's right. That was funny.
Jeez. I remember, being in Montana because I just came back from Montana to see our old childhood places, and that old house that where the tree was, that you saw the tree, and you're like, I don't remember that house at all.
Oh yes.
That alleyway, we used to always play up and down that alleyway, and there was
Yeah,
like
there was the farm on the other side.
The farm
right?
on the other side. It was like a cattle farm.
Yeah.
And we had to get ourselves electrocuted on the fence and stuff, because it was electric fence.
Yeah.
But I remember down at the other, took another picture of me down by the, it was like a creek going through that area down
Yes.
there. We used to play in the creek too.
Yeah.
We used to get drink water out of there.
And one time we threw rocks at a car there.
That's what I was going to bring up.
Yeah.
We got in trouble
Yeah.
because the first car we hit, that guy stopped.
Yeah.
And he chewed our asses off.
Good.
And we went back crying. We ran home. We went in the garage. Remember, we changed our clothes so he wouldn't recognize us.
It sounds like
Get rid of the evidence.
It sounds like I was never watching them.
We were just loose, doing whatever we wanted.
Free range for sure. But we were able to there.
Remember that time you hung yourself from that tree?
Yeah.
And Johnny.
It was not just. This isn't a suicide.
No,
they
it
were
wasn't.
playing.
No suicide warning. It was more just an accident.
It was an
where-
accident.
Yeah.
And
I was
Johnny-
pretending.
And Johnny
we
was
were
holding
like role
your.
playing.
Johnny was holding your
Yeah, I
legs
think
up.
Brandon or somebody.
And
came
one of
in.
your
Maybe I
cousins
did.
came
Maybe I
into the
came in.
house, and we wouldn't let him interrupt us until we finished talking.
Yeah.
He
I had a
wanted-
I
welt
remember
around
him
my neck.
You had
doing
a
it.
welt around your neck.
I remember that.
Remember
I
that?
remember your
Oh.
neck thing.
Yeah.
You had it for a little while.
My,
I mean, at least for a
my
couple
brain
weeks.
was going back thinking of all the injuries, and I was thinking
Yeah,
of that
so-
one.
Well, let's bring. Let's. move
I remember
on
we used to throw
Yep.
sticks into our spokes when we were driving.
Oh yeah, yeah. Or,
And we
yeah,
I mean, we
steer.
learned lessons after the first time of doing it.
Good.
Like, okay,
Most
don't do that
terrifying moment of motherhood. Since we're telling all these stories.
I think for me, it was always, I'm lucky. None of you, I've never had a health scare to the point where I was worried about your
Well-being, yeah.
your
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
lucky there. So I think my worst times, and that is because I am a worrier, was when I couldn't reach you, or you were not where you were supposed to be when you were supposed to be. Like I can still remember a day after school, and you were a teenager by then, probably 14 or 15, and you didn't come home from school.
Oh, really?
And I don't even remember the.
Yeah, it's probably baseball or something. I'm trying to remember. what
How
it was.
long were you in that van?
Well, I don't think I was doing anything wrong. I was 15. I was playing sports.
He ended up, and this is, you didn't have
We didn't have cell phones,
You
so I was
didn't have
probably
cell
just-
phones.
Couldn't get a hold of her, too. I was like,
Yeah,
I can't
it
get a
had
hold of her.
something to do with the missing the bus, something, and you ended up having to walk all the way home.
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
That
But it was hours. It was
a long walk.
But it was a long time, and I just remember being terrified.
Yeah, I kind of remember that a little bit, that long
Yeah.
walk.
And then the other
Was it from the high school?
The other
Must have been the high school if it's 15.
it was high school.
Yeah.
And then the other
I kinda remember
time
doing that.
was, I'm sorry, another one with you when we thought we lost you in Sears and we had to call everybody. That was horrible. It was right after during the time we were all scared over the Adam guy, the little boy that was kidnapped and stuff.
It was in the news.
Yeah, it was horrible. And everybody
It was
was
scaring
scared
the
for their
population.
boys. And here we are at
They were
Sears.
controlling the population.
We were at Sears.
Why
and
wasn't I
we
on a
got
leash?
Lost. We ended up
You bite
getting
through
you on a
it.
leash.
You bit through
We
it every
lost
time.
you. We lost
I
you
think
in
I was
San
in
Francisco.
just one of the center.
You were, but they had to
thing.
close the whole mall down.
So they
That's
find
crazy.
you.
Yeah, to find him. So,
That seems a little.
But that was scary.
Overboard.
so just those kind of times, Oh no! And Johnny almost choked to death. I forgot about
Oh,
that
God, I
one.
forgot about that, too. Yeah,
You did have to have the
terrible.
Heimlich maneuver. I forgot about that one. That was really scary.
Didn't seem like you even remembered that.
It was a long time ago. I was baby. Or not baby, but
Toddler.
2-year-old or something.
But I'm lucky. I haven't had too many
No.
horrible, scary things with you guys.
What about your proudest moment as a mother? You can just tell stories
May
about me. It's
18th,
fine.
1978. May 18th,
Well, I
1978.
mean, there isn't even a proudest moment. It's just there's,
Yeah, there
there's
was-
so
yeah.
many moments. No, I'm
It's hard
saying
to
I
answer
can't
that
pick a
question.
moment.
Yeah.
There is so many moments of pride, and we've told you guys this too. Your dad and I are so proud of the men you three have become, and anything that we had to do with it is just.
No, you guys did.
We're so proud because you guys are just really good men. Good men.
Where would you say that you got...
If I wasn't related to you, I'd still want to know you guys. Because you're funny, you're fun, you're...
That's why we have so many subscribers.
Yeah, we have 4. It's everybody in our family.
When you decided that you were going to be a mother or became a
Mm-hmm.
mother, what was your inspiration?
My mom.
Oh, yeah.
I figured that's what you were going to
Heck,
say.
yeah.
Anybody else, or that you looked up to as a mentor for motherhood, or
Probably my mom's and my aunts.
yeah,
My mom's sisters. Yeah, because
I mean, did you read a parenting book?
No.
No.
And the whole reason I wanted to have a kid was because of our family.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole reason. I was like, oh, this is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just all the parties. We've talked about like Thanksgiving parties or just parties in general at our
Oh yeah.
house.
Well,
I mean,
and-
the family
would
get
hang out
together.
multiple times
And it was just going, okay, I could do this forever. Yeah, I
And
could
both-
literally do this
yeah.
forever.
And for me, both sides of my family, the Roshan
Yeah.
and the Dyer side was
Yeah,
fun.
that's how we grew up.
Yeah. Yeah, and with you guys, you then added the Sato side.
Yeah, and we had the
too.
Matthiases and the Satos, and we were always hanging out.
We've been very blessed with our
That's why I was
family.
always like, okay, this is what
We've
we're
been
supposed to
very
do.
blessed.
Blessed,
family.
Nathan.
Thank you.
Jesus loves you.
Okay, last question. If you, for possible new mothers out there or people thinking about motherhood, what advice would you give people on this Mother's Day special to guide them in their...
I'm so glad you prepared me for that question. Jeez.
Well, we need it right off the
Yeah.
cusp here.
I think what I have told other moms many times, I think I've told your wife and my other daughter-in-law, that you think that you can't love anybody as much as you love your husband or your mom and your dad. You just can't love, and when that baby comes out of you, I'm telling you, there is nothing like it.
Mhm.
There's just nothing
That's true.
like it. You will, and you don't even need advice, because unless you're a psycho druggie or something, all you need is to love your baby. The rest just comes natural.
Okay.
Isn't that
No
beautiful?
advice.
Isn't that
You just
beautiful?
love them. You just love them. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to be beautiful. That's all you do.
No, Nathan doesn't get it. That's what I have to tell him.
No, I get it. I mean, women have been doing that since the dawn of time, right?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on natural birth versus
Artificial insemination.
no, taking like drugs or C-section?
I've done it all.
You've done it all.
No,
okay.
not the C-section. I'm sorry, I haven't
Oh,
done
okay.
that.
Oh, natural birth that
Yeah.
way. Yeah,
I like
yeah. I
how
see what you're
before
talking about.
Christmas is when she's like, what is it, a scheduled C-section or something like that? It goes smoothly or something. It's like
I didn't enjoy having Johnny. That was not fun.
That
at
would probably
all.
scare me the whole
Right?
time.
That
I'd probably
was-
be like, I don't want
Yeah.
another one.
And then you came so fast that I didn't do anything. Boom. So by the time I had Spencer, I was like, well, I don't want to run out of time like I did with you, because I had to feel it all with you. And they didn't give me that saddle block till 58 hours
I don't know.
later.
I was
Yeah, so
I
I
was
thought,
busy,
I don't
Mom.
want to go through that.
Yeah.
You were just laying there.
So
was busy.
Spencer, you
You
had
were-
it. Spencer, you had it as well?
Yes.
Oh, you did, huh?
That's how
I don't
you guys
remember.
could be there.
I can't. I remember being there, kind
Yeah,
of.
Why
I
couldn't we
don't
be there
remember.
just listen to you scream?
I didn't want to traumatize you.
Oh.
And I was being
Oh, I kind of remember when
I
saying
was
that.
being hippie mama there in Montana.
She was very hippie.
Yeah.
Hippie mama in Montana, and I wanted you guys to be there for the birth. But I
But
didn't
if you wanted to be super hippie, you would just not take the epidural.
because you forgot. I have the memory of giving birth to this one.
Throwing dad across the room.
In my defense, I never once screamed like that.
I'm going off of movies, Mom. I know.
I did raise my hand to your father because he dozed off.
That's a good question. Just to real
And,
quick
what?
do you have like a favorite Mother's Day movie or
Oh yeah.
character?
Is there
or,
Mother's Day movies?
I don't know. I was thinking Mother Dearest, but
Mommy dearest.
Mommy
She
Dearest.
would
Is that
use
what
that
it's
against us all the
I use
time.
that
Yeah.
on you. I used to scream at
Wire
you guys, no
hangers.
wire hangers, remember? Or I'd tell you, I don't know, I think I used to tell you I was going to chop your arms or legs
Yeah.
off.
or do you have a favorite
Throw us in the garbage.
Hollywood mother character? Like,
Mommy dearest.
You know, it's terrible when you compare all moms to your own mom.
yeah.
I can't think of anyone better than my mom as a mom.
Oh yeah, I'm not necessarily saying any mother that is better than your mom.
Oh, but like
Just a favorite,
Oh,
a
yeah.
character that you
like.
enjoy, whether it's
the early years of
what's her
Yeah.
name on Schitt's Creek?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Myra.
70s
Laura.
the 70s mom,
I would
70s
say the
show.
early version of Roseanne.
Oh,
The
yeah.
first,
I
the
can
first
see
maybe
that.
2 years of Roseanne.
The first few seasons of Roseanne.
Yes, but that's,
Yeah,
that's
I
not
can see that.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
But the first couple of years, I used to think, yeah, I love her. I want to do all that. I want to say all that.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
we kind of did say all that stuff.
I
though.
do have a quick question.
In a way.
I wish Spencer was here. He's not. But I do have a quick question because Canada, your wife and I talked about this the other night. I wanted to ask you 3 questions, and I'm still going to. We're going on vacation together, right? The whole family.
Yes.
So when we go, we are going to have each night, family night, and I'm going to have a couple topics that we have to discuss. Anyway, one of them is, but this is one of the questions I was going to ask for that. The way Dad and I raised you guys, just think back to your childhood and stuff. Do any of the 3 of you feel like Dad or I would think one of you is our favorite? Did you ever feel?
I know I'm your favorite. So I don't.
I used to tell
I don't.
Before I went to bed to put these guys to bed every night. I always said to each one of them as I kissed him, I said, "Johnny, you're my favorite. Mama loves you. You're my favorite. Don't tell your brother." And then I would do this to Nathan. Same thing. Don't tell your brothers.
But when she said to me, she goes, "You're really my favorite." I say it to everybody else, but I really mean it when I'm
weird. That's the same thing she said to me, Nathan.
But without
and I got a broken hand for it.
But how in a lot of families, we all know this is true. Just think in families. There's always, especially if there's like 2 or 3, there's always a favorite kid.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever feel that?
No, I never did.
No.
I got to ask Spencer too because
I don't think he would.
I was asked that question.
To be fair, there are differences with depending on how people's lives go. Like, cause I didn't have kids.
Yeah.
So there is interactions with Spencer and Johnny that are different.
Might be different.
Different.
That's what I'm saying.
But
as far as favorite,
but Dad and I talked about it.
No.
Like, I can tell you right now, between the 3 of you, Dad does not have a favorite.
Well, I assumed that.
And
that's not what he tells me.
and same within mine. But I'm telling you, I have asked this question of multiple families. And some kids, they do feel that. I always wanted to know.
Weird, not us.
Did.
I mean, not
cool.
I don't know. We'd always make jokes about it, but I mean, really, I never.
But also, I think our family's pretty unique too. Like, us brothers are really close, right?
Yes,
not all families are that way.
Yeah, but we saw that from our aunts and uncles and stuff like that.
Yes.
We saw that from Dad and Debbie. You know, we saw that connection
all the time.
everywhere.
Well,
or is this?
And we're like, this is how it's supposed to be.
Because you're watching This Is Us right now, right?
Maybe.
And so that whole dynamic on that show, and you're.
I mean, there's clearly our favorites.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just not that you. I mean, they are all loved the same, but that's why I was just curious. Yeah, I'm binge watching This Is Us.
All right.
I never felt like that at all. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I think that was a pretty good episode. Thank you for.
Thanks, Mom.
I love you. Happy Mother's Day.
Like and subscribe. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. We love you.
Yes, and don't forget to subscribe. And this will be around
Mother's Day. Yeah.
Hey.
Awesome.
If you enjoyed this dive down the Sado hole, make sure to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear what you think. For updates and bonus content, join our email list at downthesadohole.com. Got a strange theory or wild topic you want us to explore? Send it our way. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning everything.